we're expecting from this new theme. And yeah, because IS is definitely one of my favorite. It's the favorite game mode for me, right, in this game. So I'm super excited about it. So let's hopefully, guys, let's hopefully get a gameplay PV today, so we can get to translate the contents, and learn a little bit more about the game mode. Lagging? I don't think we're lagging just yet. Hopefully, we're not lagging, right? From my end, I think it's not lagging. Yeah, the theme this time around is about yen, obviously. So we're expecting the enemies from Invitation to Wine, right? Not just Invitation to Wine, but the it's so representative because they are those damage instance-based enemies, right? We're expecting a lot of those, and we already know some of them will be in that form, right? So let's dive in. And this is the first news. So they are starting to release a trend of this kind of introduction to the game mode. So the first one is about the gameplay introduction, which is very standard. As always, it's gonna be 15 difficulties, and then there are extra bonuses when you're beyond difficulty 3, 6, 9. Some of the relics gets increased effect beyond those levels. Again, and then the introduction of squads. Obviously, there's now a new squad here called the Ranged Squad, apparently. So Ranged Squad is when you recruit casters, snipers, medics, and supporters. The hope for that recruitment is reduced by 2. So only for recruiting. So no hope decrease for when you what is it called, when you upgrade them to the E2 form, and uh, there's no increased rate of getting these tickets when you're in the shop. So that's the difference from the traditional 2-class squad that we have. You don't really start with a E2 one as well. So, but that's a new squad, okay? And it does say that some of the squads will have increased power with difficulty rising. So, not sure what that means yet. Yeah, it's called promote. Okay, promote. And then we also have now more selection of the class comms. We used to only have 3 and the random one, right? So apparently we now have 5 or more. Um, but I can't really tell. I think we do have the Defender Caster Sniper set. Or was it Defender Caster Medic? I think the Guard, Supporter, and Medic one was here before. Also the Supporter, also the Specialist, Vanguard, and Sniper. I think these 2 were here before. I think this one is new. The Vanguard Supporter Specialist. But I don't think this matter quite much. Yeah, so and then all these are just new. I think they will continue to make 4 stars 0 hope, because that's obviously a improvement. A QOL, I don't really like to spend like 1 or 2 hope for 4 stars. So I think that will carry on. And apparently the welfare operator this time around is Radiant, that they teased a bit before. And Radiant apparently is also a 6-star instead of 5-star this time around. So according to their introduction back in 6th anniversary stream, she's gonna she will be raised and built with a different system instead of using your resources. So yeah, no news about Radiant yet, but let's find out. I guess we'll find out soon enough. I think you still get Radiant as a welfare in this game mode. It's just that she's built like differently. You need to finish, according to them, you need to finish certain tasks and gameplay. Your daily maybe tied to your daily as well to build her up. So yeah, but we don't know about details yet. And then we have all these standard stuff, shops, the ending related nodes, and this is a new node. It's called I don't have like talents for translating this kind of stuff. Basically, in IS6 you're able to keep the vouchers, the tickets you gain, and instead of just recruiting operators on the spot, you can choose to bank them, save them for a later node, which is this one, where you can recruit them or promote them with for reduced hope, and operators recruited or promoted in this node will become the candle bearer. They call it the candle bearer, where they can access the battle in the special map, which is, you can call it the special what is it called, Busky Passage, the special tree hole. Anyway, there's a special map this time around where you can only fight with candle bearers. So it's kind of like a trade-off, right? You save the ticket, save the vouchers for later, at the risk of not having enough power to manage your current nodes, your standard battles. But if you manage to survive until this node, you'll be able to recruit operators at a lower cost. At the same time, you'll be able to bring them to those special battles. All right. And then the exchange node, the 1v1 or 2v2 node is back. And also the promote node. So these are returning. And this time around you get these again tickets. This is like the new key, right? The key is very similar to the key. It's the key from IS, what is it, 3, the Mizuki one. It's the same thing. So these resource is able to will be dropped via like battles, in encounters, and I think various means. There's lots of ways to get it, and then they are used for rerolling your drawing lots, which is something we talk about a little bit later. It's also for going going vertically, so moving vertically also use this resource. It's also for refreshing your shop, so you are no longer able to just refresh your shops with no cost, which is the thing in IS4 and IS5. In Sami and Sarkas, you're both able to refresh your shop without any cost. Not this time anymore. Okay, so this seems to be a very important resource in this IS. Right. So the ticket is required for a lot of things, and hopefully we'll get enough of them, because honestly in Mizuki I don't think we have enough keys. Keys are used for a lot of things, right? The flowing chest, the shop refresh, going vertically, or even going into the tree hole. All of them needs keys, and you don't get them very reliably, right? So hopefully we get more of those. And this is the drawing lot. Yeah, it's kind of complicated, so we'll save it for later where they dedicated a whole section to it. And these are all the standard stuffs, and that's the first part. And this is the second part, the monthly missions. This is standard. And here, this is a shop, right? The shop, as you can see, costs you 1 ticket to refresh once. They didn't say that you can only refresh once, though, right? So after the latest update, all the previous ISs now have a prompt when you refresh them that says the remaining times for refreshing this shop is 1. Because for all of the previous shops, you can only refresh once, right? So adding that prompt kind of implies that there is a chance that although you are required to spend your tickets to refresh the shop, if you have enough tickets though, maybe you can refresh them more than once. So that's new, I guess. That's also new. Investment, as always, not a lot of change, but I think they mentioned it last time that you are so the progress in this investment takes your history highest, right? So even if you take some of them on the way, it will still take into account the highest number historically. So it's not gonna be as tedious, but yeah, it's still what it is. All right, and as always, they are independent between themes. Okay, so here's the dedicated content for this IS. This is the whole arts, everything. I don't I don't even know what they are called, but yeah, that's the standard stuff. And here's the debuffs, guys. Every time we get this kind of debuffs, and they pops up like differently. For IS2, it was floor by floor, right? Every floor you get a different one. Sometimes you don't get them. In IS3, it was tied to your lights, right? And there's floor by floor debuffs, buffs or debuffs, to be precise, right? Sometimes they provide certain buffs and debuffs at the same time, and sometimes they don't. Sorry, phone call. Wait for me a little. Sorry, I'm back. Yeah, so IS3, we get two kinds of buffs and debuffs, right? First of all, the floor by floor ones, and also the metastasis, something, the mutations, right? Those are a different type of debuff, which is consistent over the whole run. And then in IS4, we get the collapse effects, collapsal or whatever they're called. They are, and it punishes you greatly for leaking in battles. And then in IS5, we get them like randomly, right? It's step based debuffs. And for IS6, they are back again. And this time around though, they are they are they are going to give you the debuffs at set floors. So, for example, they are always gonna pop up in floor 3, and then they're gonna stick with you for the rest of the run. And as the difficulties get higher, you may get multiple of them in the whole run. So, for example, if it's difficulty 15, maybe you get them on floor 2 on floor 3. I don't think you. I don't even know how many we can get, but this is getting scary because they do stack with each other. So you get 2 debuffs over time. So it's like IS4, right? If you suck enough, you get all the different collapsal effects, right? And they stack with each other. But the thing for IS4 is that you can get rid of them, right? But it seems that in IS6 you can't get rid of them, and they stick with you for the rest of the run. So that's the mechanic this time around, and you also get different effects. That the effects also build up over time. They do have a section dedicated to this. So let's carry on first. This is the latest. So this is the new iteration of the Fortados in IS4, the Thoughts in IS5. This time around they are called like drawing lots, the coins or something. And yeah, let's wait for the dedicated part. And the relics, of course. And your skill tree, as always. Not a lot of change. It's the same format as IS4 and IS5. And yeah, that's this one. And then we get to the ones yesterday, which is more interesting, right? So here's your drawing lots, or your lucky tickets, whatever they are called. They're called Tongbao in Chinese, which is you can think of them as coins. And there are 3 kinds of them. There are 花钱, 横钱, and 利钱, which is nice, the nicer ones, the more balanced ones, and the more harsher ones. Let's call it them that, okay? So first of all is the good ones, the ones that always bring you consistent gains, okay? For example, for this one, when it's drawn from your reservoir coins, you get for every 4 ingots you have, you get 1 extra ingot. So for example, you have 20, which is 5 times 4, you get 5 more ingots for drawing it out. I think let's talk about the mechanic of this drawing lot first. So in this diagram here, you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 total coins you can have. So 10 total coins. Every time you're able to draw out, I think 3 from this diagram. Excuse me. So for every floor, from the start of every floor, you do this drawing action, right? So out of the 10 you have, 3 will be randomly drawn from the box and be effective. So it's like you have a lot of buffs or debuffs installed, but for every floor you draw them out randomly. You can also actively redraw the lot to get the one you desire, but it does spend your tickets, okay? And let's get back to the effect. For example, for this one, every time you draw it, next time when you enter the tree hole, the special map, one of the nodes becomes explored, so light up. And when you draw it out in the standard map, you can refresh nodes for up to 2 times when it's effective. And for this one, every time you draw it out, so when you go into battle or emergency battles, you'll always get one of the bonus enemies, the duck, the bear, the little rat, or the dog. Let's call them just that. And they are guaranteed to pop up at the end of the battle, and they also have their stats greatly increased. So it's like makes you prepare for that, but also it makes you harder to take them out. That's the effect. Excuse me. And then for the balanced types, these are the ones that have more balanced effects. For example, for this one, every time you draw it out, when you pass through a non-battle node, you get 3 ingots and 1 hope. So it's guaranteed to give you something, but it's not that great or that impactful, I think. That's the point here. And for this one, when you draw it out, all allied units have plus 80 attack speed, which is insane. But for every extra time you draw it out, the effect will be reduced by 20. So if you draw it out 4 times, it'll get back to 0. So yeah, that's the principle of this type of coins. And then these are the harsher ones. These are the ones that are more aggressive. They do come with buffs, but they also come with debuffs or things that you don't really decide. So it's like walking on a thin line. So for example, this one, when it's within your box, so it doesn't necessarily need to be drawn out, all of your nodes will get a vertical path to them. But if you draw it out, you got 5 ingots deduced from your bank. So yeah, so it comes with buffs, but it also comes with debuffs. So it's a trade-off. For example, this one, when you draw it out, all allied units have minus 65% to the redeployment timer, but you also get minus 2 to your deployment slots. And then for this one, when you defeat one of the signature enemy in this theme, you get tickets, but these signature enemies also get increased max HP. These signature enemy we talk about is kind of like the IS-6 version of the Spike of Epoch. I don't know if it's called that in IS-5. That's the IS-5, the spikes that give you 1 extra thought when you defeat it. Those kind of signature enemies, okay? And yeah, that's how these new drawing lot works, which is interesting. It's called plan. Okay, plan. So you do need to balance between whether you want a overwhelming whether you want to play safe and you get all this kind of balanced money, or you want to play it on a thin line and collect a lot of those red coins, right? We have the pink coins, we have the green coins, we have the red coins. So it's kind of a playstyle thing, right? It's like in IS-5, whether you want to play safe and always be a green backpack, or you want more resources and you always go with the yellow backpack. But because IS-5 is so the King series relic was so good, people always go with the yellow backpack because the trade-off isn't that balanced, I think, right? You always the debuffs that you get from having a yellow backpack is not that much compared to all the things you may get, all the resources you carry, right? So hopefully they make it more balanced this time around. And then what else we have? Yeah, this is a special note. It's called the Remnant of Conscience of Sui. Right? It's yeah. It's translated that way. You have special trading nodes, special shop nodes, special I forgot what's the name of this type of nodes in the standard map. Now they move it only to this special map, and this special map, it follows this kind of structure instead of a linear one, right? And every time you come back so every time you enter this node, it's always the same map, right? Always the same map, and the progress of your exploration always continue in the same run every time you come back to it. It's like, yeah, and every time you get into this map, you get a fixed amount of steps you can go. So this is a step. Some of the relics, encounters, or coins will increase your steps available every time you come back. And inside of the battle of this map, it's kind of like reclamation algorithm, right? So you go into the battle, so it will record the progress of you defeating enemies. If you fail, or that's it, that is any one step into the blue box, the battle ends. But it will you will continue from the next time you go into this battle, you will continue from the progress of last time. So whoever you have defeated, next time they won't continue, they won't come back in the same battle. Basically like that. So it's like recognition algorithm, right? We are almost at 11, right? Are we getting the oh shoot. We getting the video yet? Not yet. Hopefully it comes out at 11, which is the same time as last year. Yeah, and then this is the debuff. The debuff always pops up at a particular floor, so you can expect them to come at a time at a particular floor, I think. So that is one of the randomness fixed to the floor. But then the trade-off is that you are stuck with this debuff for the rest of your run. So for example, here it's the third floor, right? It's the third floor, and you get this debuff. So next time you come into a run, you know that you get a debuff on floor 3. But what it is unsure. But I know starting from floor 3, I'm going to play like safer because I will get a debuff, and also according to the debuff, I will adjust my playstyle. Hopefully it's in that principle, so they reduce the randomness and ask me to make adjustments on the fly. I think that's the good design for a rogue-like gameplay, right? So here are some of the effects for the debuffs. Every time when friendly operator deploys, have 15% chance that their max HP is reduced by 40%, which is quite a thing. So you deploy with only 60% of your max HP. It's not like reducing 40% of your HP. It's like you have 40% less HP to start with. So that's pretty bad. 50%, okay? All enemies deal 25% extra damage to operators that are not a candle bearer. Operators DP plus 4, which is very bad, honestly. This is about shop, so the shop's sales price are increased by 25%. The rarer ones were increased by 50%. Holy. This is when a friendly operator is deployed, they loses 30% of their required SP to their initial SP, which is wow. Okay? Which is wow. You lose 30% of your max of your required SP to your initial SP. Think about it. And this is all this type of enemy gets increased max HP and attack with 30%. Increase 30%. The type is those invitation to wine type of enemies, which I think is like every other enemy in this IS. And then we have relics. These are the new relics. We're at 59 now. All right, let's save this for later because I think we're expecting the PV in just 1 minute. Oh shoot. Oh, it's back. Wait, guys, the curse continues. The curse continues every time. I think it has something to do with the internet or something. Because every time when we start the PV, the stream gone. The stream will be gone. I don't know. I think I'm starting to think this has something to do with my uploading to YouTube thing. But yeah, next time, guys. I noticed. So we come back. I think we're good. So it's like when I buffer this PV, there's a high chance that my stream crashes as well. But we're back. All right, let's get into it. Let's get back into it. again, this is the actual PV. And after this one, we go into the actual gameplay. This is so cool. Wow. I think these are the relics. Is that some of the relic showcases? Oh, characters. It has something to do with the Sui's deceased sister, right? I think the story that this said that one of their sisters are gone, the one that makes words or characters, right? All right, let's get into the actual gameplay. Here it is. So expect a lot of pauses to see details. All right, gameplay introduction. As always, every year we will unsubscribe to the last IS and go to the newer one, right? So unsubscribe and subscribe the new one. Goodbye, Sarkaz. IS5, you were great, but not great enough. Okay, here are the rewards. I think the first one is the 6-star mastery ticket. Next month is the furniture. Oh, furniture and UI on September. Okay. This October. Oh, skin for I think lava altar. Yeah, lava altar. Lava altar skin. November furniture set 2 and the module pack. December interactable furniture and another skin for Lee. Okay, Lee skin for December. Okay, Lee skin for December. We have the background set with January 2026. Avatar for February 2026, and ooh, our IS on level 1 we get the themed specific operator Radiant. I think this is the E2 art. First look at Radiant. Ooh, let's go. Here's the relics. Any showcase? It's just showcasing the effect. Turn down just a little bit. So here are all the lots, the coins you get. So some of them, like this one, when you after you draw it out for the first time, next time when it goes back to your money box, it's gonna return to this one, which does nothing. So you have to switch between some of them. You have to switch between them all of the time, because over time, if you draw them out enough times, they're gonna turn into the base one, which does nothing. Here's a new flower one. When you draw it out, all the friendly allies get 20% increased attack, and for every extra time you throw it out, you get an extra 20%, stacking up to 2 more times. So up to 60% attack increase. So these are the ones with stable buffs, and these are the ones with harsher effects. When you throw it out, all friendly operators get 200 plus defense, but will be frozen for 5 seconds after deployment. For every extra time you throw it out, the effect is increased by 100. So for the second time, it's gonna be plus 300, plus 400, but still, you deploy them, they're frozen for 5 seconds. So it comes with trade-offs, right? It comes with inherent trade-offs. When you throw it out, all friendly operators get 40% decrease to their SP requirement, but all skills are activated automatically. So will you pick it? Will you pick it? This I kind of I'm loving the design right now because I do love this kind of trade-offs. You make your decisions whether you are accepting the bad parts about it, so that you can utilize the good parts. I love it. I love it. This one we already ran through. And whoa, this looks like a great one. When you draw it out, for every 2 ingots you have, all friendly allies get attack speed plus 3. Whoa. That is 1.5 attack speed for every 1 ingot, right? That is pretty great. Honestly, that's better than the wine cup, right? That's higher than the wine cup, isn't it? So if you have 5, it's basically if you have 5 ingots, that's 7.5 attack speed, right? So that's higher than the wine cup, right? Holy shit, attack speed is still here. I thought that would be gone after IS5. Okay. But it's not. As long as you don't get it like consistently with the Lamp of Wishes, yeah, I think it makes sense. It makes sense. Okay, this one we went through. And there's also this kind of little prefixes. So when you get one of these coins, there's a chance that they come with these prefixes that gives you extra hope, shields, or ingots. Okay. These are debuffs. Oh, this one's pretty bad. For every non-battle nodes you enter, there's a 20% chance you get -1 to your hope and your life points. Ooh. DP increase, shop selling increase, SP loss. Dude, these debuffs goes hard. This is a skill tree. Not something I can spot immediately. It's just standard subs. And for 369 you get extra bonuses. You also unlock the theme specific squads. Alright, let's get started. What difficulty are we playing this time around? I think last time when they do the showcase, it was 7 or was it 3? Level 1, the life point -2, stronger debuffs. Oh, you get more slots to your money, to your wallet. Okay, so you can actually carry more than 10, or is it 10 after this increase? Okay, they are playing 3. Okay, difficulty 3. Oh, the squad, the class squads are back. Oh, but recruiting and promoting them only -1 hope. If I remember correctly, it was -2 hope for recruiting and promote, and -1 for promoting, right? So that's a little a little nerf to them, right? Everything else seems to be the same, but if I remember correctly, it was -2 to recruitment and -1 to promoting. So that may be a nerf. We have the range squad and the ground squad. We also right, okay. These are the theme specific ones. With this one, okay, so with this one you get more slots in your money box, And when you draw coins, you also draw one extra. Okay. And then for this one, the amount of vouchers that you can save +2, and for every new floor that you enter, if you do not have max amount of saved vouchers, you get a random voucher and save them. Okay. And then every time you go into the remnants of the Sways Conscious, the special map, you get one increased step, and you can enter the special map in the safe corner. Okay, the safe house. We're running with, okay, they're definitely starting with Lade's altar, right? I can see what they do. They always do that. Alright. Let's start with Lade's altar. She's great. Makes sense. Deep color, I guess. Yep, because you don't really have block. And then for healer Amia? I can read your every move. Right. Yeah, 4 stars still free. Okay, here's the draw. So you do... Oh, let me go back a little bit. How many coins was this? 10, right? And you start with a lot of useless ones. These are the useless ones, right? You start with a lot of them. And you do start with a red coin. So for the first floor, you get... What is this? Renjon. All elite and boss enemies have plus 10% to movement speed. And then in boss fight and in battles of the special map, the movement speed is plus 20% additionally. Okay, so this one is purely debuff. And you start with them. Okay. Get 1 plus hope. Okay, here's the first floor. Oh, you get a redraw for the first time for free. Okay, you get rid of the debuff here. And skill 3. Okay. I think skill 1 is a great skill for starting. Okay. Oh, a lot of enemies. These are the R6 enemies? Wait. You get strike this way, right? Wow. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Okay, showcasing lasers, I guess. Dude, imagine starting with a liberator. But I think... sorry. I think starting with laser was definitely much better than starting with Windar, I guess. So that's the battle. What did we get? A relic. Initial DP plus 5 for every Vanguard in squad. Initial DP additionally plus 10. Wait, that is a very good. It feels very good. This relic seems to be very good, right? Initial DP was great, and for every Vanguard, basically, that's basically free for every Vanguard. That's basically free, right? The first, you can take it as your first Vanguard deployment was free, right? That is pretty nice. That is pretty nice, right? Okay. Okay, you can substitute on the go. So if you sub out, let me see. If you sub out a coin that is currently drawn out, it will not immediately become effective. You just replace them, but you don't immediately take advantage of it, which I think makes sense because it will make it super strong. If not, so the effect of this one is that when drawn, the operators place on the rightmost. Also, there are special tiles or something. Let's carry on. So basically, it means that on the rightmost of a special type of tile, if you deploy specific on that specific tile, the operator gets 60% more attack. Oh, now let's carry on to see the maps first. Oh, Radiant. Oh, they decide to save the voucher. Okay, they save the voucher. Wait, you only so there's definitely perks to Radiant that make her recruitment cost lower because she only costs 2 hope, which is crazy, I think. Okay, so here's the special enemies we talked of. The IS6 version of the IS5 Spike of Epoch, right? Their ability is that they will keep spitting out enemies. And also you see this little effect to the 4 tile adjacent to them. So basically they take 75% less damage from sources that were not within this range. So only when you're next to them, you deal full damage to them. And also, if enemy passes through these 4 tiles, they get increased attack speed and movement speed. Yep, that's the introduction that we don't yet have time to mention. And it seems that these little yellow, right? You see these yellow tiles. This seems to be the special tile we talk of. So it seems that for every map, you get these special tiles. Because if you look back a little, you also get these yellow tiles, right, in this map. So they are tied to the effect of the coins as well. They mix certain, for example, the coin we just saw, it makes the operators on the rightmost column to have 60% more attack. So it's also something that randomizes with your build. So yeah, it seems to be the new stuff for this IS. Let's see this map. Oh, it spits out the what is it called? I forgot. So these little paper, the talismans, if they attach to your operator, they will keep you from being able to use your skills. But it seems that they are like ground enemies because they fall to a hole and dies. I don't think laser actually kills them because they are damage instance based enemies. So it seems that they just fall into the pit and died. Was it? It just disappeared. I don't get it. Yeah, so yeah, this is the special type of enemy. Oh, and you actually get to shut their mouth for 20 DP. So you use 20 DP and you shut their mouth so they stop spitting out enemies. But apparently it only lasts for 150 seconds. So after that, they will go back to. So they actually have 40,000 right? 40,000 not 40 40,000 HP, 200 defense and 30 arts resistance. Okay. So that's less harsh than the Spike of Epoch, but I won't really draw a equation between 200 defense and 30 resistance. That sounds pretty harsh for arts damage, but okay, I guess. Okay, now their mouth is shut. They can no longer spit out enemies. Oh, she's using skill 1. Nice choice. That's the right choice. Alright, skill 1 was right. So they stop spitting. Ooh. Okay, this map looks... This mouse, this rat, apparently requires 3 block, right? So, yeah. This map doesn't seem easy to me. When the battle starts, all operators have plus 100 SP recovery. And that expires when any operators release their skills manually. Okay? What are they appealing? What are they advocating though? Starting from when the battle starts, all operators have 100% increase to their SP recovery, but expires when any operators manually use their skills. Auto skill matter. Maybe, but auto skills are... Nah, auto skills are trap. Okay, support vouchers again. Saved again, okay. So for the whole... Wait. To go vertically, you need 3 tickets. Are you out of your mind? 3 tickets for going vertically? You only start with 2. Guys, you only start with 2. Holy hell, how do you get them? Okay? Apparently you also only get 2 notes before the shop in floor 1. That sucks. Because optimally you always want 3 fights in floor 1, right? Oh, dude. 2 fights and now you're into the shop. Alright, here's the shop. Let's see. Saved again! Okay, for the whole floor, you don't get to recruit anyone. What is this? When enemy units are defeated, apparently heals 300 HP for surrounding operators and summons. Okay, that is I don't know. If you have enough enemy, that sounds cruel. That sounds cool, but 300? Okay. And he bought it. Okay, now he's refreshing. Oh, apparently you can refresh shops for up to 3 times in IS6. But you need the ticket. And after each refresh, it goes up? Dude, imagine that. What? So 1 and 2 and then 3? Do you get to refresh it 1 more times for 4? Is it? Oh no, it's just 1, 2, and I think 3. And the last one? What? What now? When drawn out, the operators deployed on the leftmost special tile gets defense plus 100%. And the special effect is that when you just put this coin into your money box, you get 2 shield. So that's the like little prefix to it. But not very impactful, but he uses this to replace the debuff coin, which is understandable. Okay, so now you don't have any more of those debuff coins. Draw out money. Again, for each time you for each draw you spend more. What's this? Okay, for ammo based skills. For the first when you activate a ammo based skills, and for the first time you drop below 30% ammo, immediately replenish 30% of max ammo to the current ammo. So that's a ammo replenishment relic. Yay! I wonder what operators they are trying to promote here. So hard to guess. Wait, what is 30% of 6 ammos? That's like 1.8 ammo, right? So in the game of Arcanites, I think that's gonna be 2 ammo. So if you play Visidel, every time when you drop to 2 ammo, you get back to 4 ammo. So you have 8 ammo for your Visidel skill 3. Okay, so in the first floor, you're already able to access the special node, the special map, the remnants of the Straits Conscious. Okay, you get three steps. Oh, you can also, okay, let me see. You can also opt to not go into the special map, but instead you save your steps, the amount of steps for the next time you enter it. Okay, so he decided to go in anyways. So here's the special map. Oh, so when you go to the special map, you also get to redraw. And apparently, after you use the base effect, when those base coins return to the box, it becomes these absolutely useless ones, right? They become 3 useless coins. So optimally, you will always go for the ones that can be effective over and over, and also you replenish these useless ones for the ones that have special effects. That would be like the expected playstyle, I guess. And you can see where they are linked. So for this one, I think after you go to this node, you are able to light up 2 more nodes. And for this one, it's a one way, right? So only one. So optimally, you also pick the ones that have multiple ways. For this one, for example, this one, it goes to 3 different nodes. So you are trying to expand. Every time you come back, it continues from the progress last time, right? Okay. Oh, you also get to know what it is about. When you click on it, yeah, you get shields from this one. It also tells you what it gives you. So these are resource nodes. Go in, you get 4 shields. Okay. And you have battles. Here's the battle. All of the operators are not candle bearers yet. Oh, it kind of sucks, right? If you start with the E2 operators, they are strong, but you can't really fight with them, right? So there's no way you battle. So he quit. It goes to the other way. This is also a free one, but it gives you ingots, apparently. 8 ingots, okay. And we get the stream. Okay, stream. Okay, stream's back. Must have been a buffer. Sorry for the inconvenience. So let's go back to the node again. This node. We're back. Yes, I'm a lag streamer. I can fix that, but yeah, let's rewind a little bit. So this is the node, the locked gate. To go through this gate, you have different choices. First of all, 5 or more candle bearers. Second one is max life points, higher than 15. More than 15 life points, you get to go through, or you get to spend 3. Consume 3 life points for going through, and he decided not to. So didn't spend his steps. Okay, there we go, guys. This shop, the shops on the special map, is run by G. It's run by the 7th brother. Of course he is. Right? So in this shop, instead of spending ingots, you spend your life. You use your life points to buy stuffs. Why is this thing back? This thing costs 5 life points? Okay, what is this? Initial DP plus 15. All Vanguard operators attack plus 25%, and when they deploy, what? Returns all spent DP. Wait, wait, this thing is insanity. Initial DP plus 15, Vanguard attack plus, and all Vanguards will return all their spent the DPs for deploying them back to you when you retreat them. Oh no, you don't even need to retreat them. It returns when you deploy them. Wait, that is absurd, dude. All Vanguards are free as long as you get to the required DP. You deploy them, they give everything back to you. Everyone is charger. No, no, no. When you retreat them, it gives you extra, right? It's gonna give you extra. So if you are what? If you are charger, like you get everything back on deploy, and when you retreat them, you get extra back. Holy hell! Oh, that's interesting. They're buffing vanguards. They're buffing vanguards of all, of all classes. Dude, this thing is insane. Is he gonna buy it? Alright, spending like he spent 4 HP to buy this one. Yeah, I agree. This one's great. Oh, and then a sniper. Oh, he ends up with only 1 HP. Okay, so this time around, your life point is also a resource. So it's not like in IS5 anymore, where you just go yellow backpack and you lose HP all the time. That I don't really care because I don't really need them. I don't even want to replenish my life point. But this time around, you would love to have life points because you can buy stuff with them. Okay, here's the encounter. What's this? Mo Yi. Who's that? Oh, so this is like a lucky draw. Apparently it's dependent on your draw result. And you from this draw result you get 10 ingots and 1 ticket. So you get tickets from here, but just 1. Imagine. You still only have 1 at this point. 2, right? You only have 2. You still don't have enough to just go vertically. Oh, I'm not sure about this. Okay. So on floor 2, they get a debuff. Why? So the debuff is fixed at floor 2 compared to floor 3 we saw on the promo there. What is this result? What is this effect? Okay, so he do the reroll every time first. So apparently, when every time after the free reroll, you also need to spend 1 ticket for reroll. So that's a lot of spending requirements. But apparently, it's so little. The ways of gaining them, so little. Okay, so at the start of floor 2, you get this special recruit, these candle bearing notes where you can use your saved tickets to, okay, this is the debuff. Sniper operators will be attached by a talisman after their first deployment. Ooh, that sucks, right? Wow, this debuff sounds absurd. Is that random every time? Or is it sniper every time? I suppose it's gonna be a random class, right? That's crazy. Okay, use the save tickets. Let's see what choices we have. Do we get to recruit all of them if I save multiple of them? Okay, so there are different choices. First of all, you use your saved tickets to make them candle bearers. Or you enter a special battle where you prove yourself to the candle bearers. I think this is the way for you to make a operator that you already have a candle bearer without using a ticket, I guess. And then this is Mm? Oh, this is also to make one of your recruited operators a candle bearer, but only for one of them. So what's the difference between this and this? For this one, you actually get something from my battle, I guess, and this one you play safe, but you don't get anything out of it. Okay, I guess that's the principle. Wait, dude, this guy's like to scare you. All right. Okay, so do you get to recruit all of them as well? Wait, you can also use your ticket to bear a candle to make your operator a candle bearer. So even if they are recruited and promoted, you can still use this node to make them a candle bearer. So there are multiple choices, and he chooses to make Laser the candle bearer. That's a little bit of waste, I think. Oh, he's taking Tragodia. Okay, he's the one. He knows how to play this game. He knows who's good. Oh, and apparently, if you decide to save the tickets for this section, it's -2 hope for both recruitment and promotion. That's 4 hope saved from the usual 7 plus 3, right? So it is great return. Okay, now they recruit Radiant. Okay, let's see Radiant. Oh, Radiant is a summoner after the. Oh, so they are not sticking with the stuff with in Stronghold Protocol. Apparently, she's a summoner. I didn't pay attention just yet. All right, let's see her skills. Her skills. Skill 1, passive effect. The summons are able to be deployed on melee tiles and activated self and the summon's defense plus 60% and gets a barrier equals to 7% of max HP lasting until the skill ends, and gets replenish one summon after skill starts. Okay, so it's a defensive skill, nothing to say about it. Skill 2, summons can be placed on melee tiles again and will continuously shoot bullet to their front. What does that mean? So it means that they will attack without a target, I guess. And when activated, self and summon attack plus 50%, and the summons will make 2 more bullets, I guess, when they attack. Okay, no more detail to that. Let's hopefully we get to see more. So apparently she's a summoner. The 3rd 6-star summoner, apparently. And apparently she costs only 2 hope when she's recruited. So that's why you get to recruit her with 0 hope in here, because you get -2 hope to your recruitment, and because it's 2 hope for a 4-star, for a 6-star, she only costs 0 hope. Okay, so you do get to use all of your saved vouchers as long as you have enough hope for that in this node, which is very great. So it's like saving for the future. If you are confident enough that you have enough firepower to live through the whole floor, and you can net your reward. So it's backloaded, as we always say. All right. Okay, we get to do an emergency battle. We have Tragodia. What more to fear? No more to fear. Okay, not looking at the skills. Okay. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, you can see the tiles again. So I think for every map, they designated certain tiles that can have special effects with coins. Right, with coins. where so that's dependent on your coin, but they do designated some of these tiles to make them to give them special effects. Oh, by the way, what was the coin that he drew now in this floor? Let me revisit a little bit. So he does have this coin active. Uh, the left, the leftmost column will have 100% defense increase when you deploy on them. So let's get back to that's why you can see. Oh, there is visual cue for you, right? You see this. So compare this row, compare this column to this column. You see these little clouds, little trees. So they are indication that there is buffs available on this column. So there is visual cue here as well. But what is this composition, dude? I hate this enemy. Oh, do we get to see her skills as a sneak peek? Let's see. Radiant. She only costs 10 hopes as well. Oh, yeah. So the summons will create 2 more bullets when they shoot, and the bullets range, flying range +1. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so it does. So it's kind of like a attack projectile with collisions, right? You can see it shoots 3 bullets, but only 2 of them hit because this guy is like a little bit to the right, right? So it's projectiles with collisions. So that's why it's worded that way. Oh, this is a perfect terrain for laser skill 3. Oh, so he's trying to defeat this enemy. That's why he plays. Okay, so he dedicated Radiant to killing this. Oh, it also blocks as well. Do we get to see its stats? The stats of this summon. Block 2. Relatively thin, relatively squishy. Not 2.6k HP is okay. Defense not too high, but block 2 for some reason. So it's ranged, but it's melee attack only. So he gets to defeat this enemy, which is nice. And also when blocked like horizontally. So these bullets are always shooting it in this direction. So even when this summon blocks enemies sideways, they don't get to attack them. Yeah, this is very tower defense. Honestly, you know what? The summoners are always very tower defense-ish. Right? So, okay, this one is back. Max HP minus 10%? Was it always 10% for this relic? I think so. Maybe I misunderstood. Okay, let's see. We got coins. It only drops red coins for some reason. So you do get chances to drop red coins, to drop coins after a battle. So on the left, when drawn, you get 10 DP for defeating an enemy. But instead, you get the natural DP regeneration speed is reduced by 50%. This may be a trade-off too heavy for me to take. Right? I'd say this is too much of a heavy trade-off. 10 DP for defeating an enemy. This doesn't seem my thing. And then for this one, when you draw it out, all enemy units have minus 45% to their max HP. The trade-off is we get our friendly units gets 25% decrease to max HP. This one is acceptable because minus 45% max HP to enemy is pretty strong. That's like about half of their HP gone, right? Ah. I like the design. I like the design. I really like the risk and reward at the same time design. And this one I'll take it. I think this one is great. This one this one is acceptable, but the left one not so much, okay? Oh, and he did pick the right one, okay? Save again. Oh, why did the save? You get to save 10 tickets now. Not 10, 6. It was 5 last floor, right? Does it have something to do? Did I miss something, or is this something to have to do with Radiant? I think Radiant is gonna have perks that are similar to Tin Man last time. And given that she's a 6-star, I think the effect is gonna be like way more stronger. And Tin Man was already pretty nice. Oh, you also get to go into the special map again? In between floors? I thought they were fixed. Okay, so let's see. Oh, you can also choose to bear a candle to make one of your operator candle bearer with the save tickets. As a trade-off, you get one less step when you go into it. Okay, I love the choices. He chooses this. Apparently, he wants to make Amia, I guess? Yes. Want to make Amia a candle bearer? Makes sense. So 4 steps instead of 3 from the last floor. Does he choose to save it? Okay, he still chooses to go into it. We're less than halfway. There's so much to look at. There's so much. Also, so for this pink coins, you also get those. You get 1 times effect pink coins. So you only get like max life point plus 1, and then for the next time, it's gonna return to like the generic ones. So these are the ones with 1-time effects. What is he gonna do with this though? This one gives vouchers. It tells you on the outside to get a random voucher. Do you save it? You save it, right? Yep. He hesitated. For CN, it's coming out apparently on the 15th of July, which is 2 days away. Buying stuffs again. Oh, buys a ticket to. Oh, she gets a special module. What is this? A special module. Special Operator Alpha. SOA. Okay. Promotes Radiant. Okay. Yeah, makes sense because Chocodia is good on E1 with his skill 2. Oh, so he's attempting a special battle. Let's see. Only 4 enemies. Ooh. What's this map? This map looks toxic as AF. What is this? 3 ice cream machines with 4 ammo-based enemies. One of them consistently steals your DP. Wait, this map looks tiny but very toxic. How do you play this? Actually, of course Ginger, because she takes flight, right? So she doesn't immediately gets attacked, but if she uses skill, this guy is gonna silence her right away. Oh, wait, she gets to land with the tremble, but she doesn't get to block him. Wow, this is so difficult. I don't even know myself how I'm gonna start with this. How do you start with this one? Did she brush skill 1 with this? Radiant coming down. skill 2. Oh, the damage is okay. But for higher difficulty, it's definitely not gonna be like this. Armia as a bait, I guess. Ooh. You see? Cost -3 everywhere. This guy keeps getting ammo. And he's gonna keep stealing. Okay. Okay, so this guy is sharp. He takes advantage of the attack interval to kill this guy before he gets the chance to silence Lace. Okay, defeat this. Okay. Yeah, so I think the battles on the special map here is like one of these very precise, very tiny battle scenarios, but you have to like solve the puzzle a little by little. If you can't finish it in one go, you do it over and over because it encourages you to do so, right? Okay. So you do get a lot of rewards for finishing this battle. Apparently, you get tickets mainly from these battles, right? 2 tickets from finishing this battle, a relic. This thing is back. This guy is back. So it will choose a random spot within the special tiles. Oh, so this time around it takes advantage of the special tiles. Designate one deployable position, and it's gonna buff when the operators use a offensive recovery or defensive recovery skills on them. All other operators on the special tiles recover 1 SP at the same time. That's very complicated. And was it good? It's good with the Akito IS module. Otherwise, not so much. So it both encourages the short cycle, like the auto skills, and it also encourages like attack recovery skills in this time around. Okay. Saving a guard ticket. What else is gonna do? This is for trade. What is this? This is for trading resources. Okay, you can choose to talk with Chongyue. You get to talk with Nian. You get to talk with Yu. And you spend different resources to get different resources. For example, you can spend 5 life points for 6 shields. You can spend 5 life points for 15 ingots. Or you can spend 10 ingots to recover 6 life points. Okay, so apparently he chooses to recover some HP, and you can do it again. Wait, he chooses to do it again? Okay, that's... okay. He's only recovering 3. What is he thinking? Okay, so apparently there are multiple shops as well over the whole map. Oh, what's this? Oh, the respond. No. This thing is back again. 0.5 SP recovery. Nice one. When operators use their skills, immediately deals 30% of their attack to all enemies within attack range as arch damage. So this encourages short cycle skills again. Again? Okay. So if you use skill like every 60 seconds, this is literally nothing. But if you do use your skill like every other 5 seconds or so, this is okay, but not a lot, right? It's 30% of attack as arch damage as AoE. You're spending 4 life points for this? Okay. I respect him. So now you have 4 tickets. You can finally at least go 1 times up or down. Okay, so the end of floor 2 gives you the relic node. What is it like this time around? to get what you wish node. Or is it called wish fulfilled? Right. So you only get to choose between 2, or there's extra chances for you to roll your drawing lot, but this option requires you to have at least 1 pink coin. So he chooses this one. Tactical equipments, summons, and equipments DP minus 10. Ooh, okay. So this is the one for Radiant, choosing that for Radiant. Or this one, right? You're definitely gonna choose this. So extra buffs to Radiant. Floor 3. So he doesn't get the debuff. The fixed debuff was not on floor 3. So maybe it has something to do with difficulty. You get the debuff earlier. So he re-rolls again for free. This time he gets the. So for the special tiles, the rightmost column gets attack plus 60%. So you have to actively adjust your positioning for that, so to take advantage of them, basically. But this is the 1v1 node. The solo or duo battles. How's it gonna? Alright, Radiant 1v1. It's called Face Off, okay? Face Off. Face Off time. Wait, why does a redeployment timer? So it's now cost 0, which is expected, but the redeployment time? 2. Are we back? Okay, guys, we're back. Where did I left you off? Where did I left you guys off? Yeah, we're talking about like he recruited Shu. Like he recruited Shu without actually saving the ticket, because sometimes you actually need the operator. So you recruit them and maybe you get another defender ticket and then you save it. And when you go to the special node to do the candle bearing, you can also do it there. So you can make them candle bearer some way or another sooner or later. So depending on your current situation, for example, I really need a block unit right now, so I recruit them right away. And the relic there was for operators deployed on special tiles, those yellow tiles. They would not be retreated after they are defeated for the first time, but instead recover 30% of their max HP, which is, I guess, something to keep in mind, or it's something to give you a second chance, but not super strong, because like we said, when they can kill you for once, they can kill you again. So yeah, I don't think this is super good, but okay. High base alter skin, I think it's from Interlesia event, right? So he gets to this candle bearing again. Is he gonna choose? Oh, he's gonna choose the battle. Oh, he's gonna make Shu a candle bearer via this battle. So let's see how this battle goes. You choose a operator to deploy them on the candle paddle to test them. If you can stay alive for the whole battle, you become a candle bearer. What is this? What is this blue gate? There's no viable path to this blue box. you can pre-deploy your operators as well. Okay. Why is this? A 45-second battle? Oh, okay. Oh, you also got struck by lightning. So these operators need to stay alive. Oh, use the skill, please. This operator need to stay alive while being struck by lightning to prove themselves worthy, I guess. That hurts quite a lot, honestly. Oh, is she gonna? Okay, whoa, that looks crazy. That hurts crazy, dude. Okay, so now Shu is a candle bearer, and you get the bonus for winning a battle. Okay. Oh, this relic gets buffed. So I think before it was only 50% arts dodge, and now there's an extra part of it. After triggering dodge, you get 30% increase to attack in 6 seconds. So now it makes sense. It's a loophole in itself, right? 50% arts dodge, and then you get 30% attack increase 6 seconds after triggering a dodge. That's nice. Hopefully the other two, like something related to the Casimir's relics, also get buffed this way. This will make them more viable, I guess. Saving a Vanguard ticket. 2 red. Okay, they give you 2 red coins again. They keep giving you red coins instead of the others. For the left one, when you draw it out, all enemy units have 2,000 plus defense. Defense plus 2,000. But every time when they take damage, their defense is decreased by 100 for up to 25 times and can be upgraded. This coin can be upgraded. So the trade-off is like, I have every enemy at 2,000 more defense, but I can shred their defense for up to 500 points, right? 2,000 defense every time they take damage, minus 100 for up to 25, so that's minus 2,500. But still, it's by the time I deal 25 instances of damage to them, they may have already been dead. Either they are dead, or I'm dead, right? This one looks pretty pointless, because if you are a physical damage dealer, this is definitely a backloaded damage for you. But if you are an arts damage dealer, you already don't give a F about their defense. So it's like shredding them for 500 defense, whatever. It's whatever. It's whatever for arts dealers, but for physical dealers, it's gonna be like, that's tedious, right? Even for boss, that's just 500 defense, right? But you are looking at 2,000 for a dog that you may have been able to like slay in one hit. You're taking extra hits to kill like the easier enemies. This is crazy. I don't think anyone's gonna pick this one, unless you're KOB. But who picks KOB in IS? I don't see anyone benefiting from this. This is mostly a debuff. I don't like this one. And for the right one, when you draw it out, it's the SP reduce. So you get 40% less requirement to your SP to your skills, but you automatically start your skills. Which one is gonna choose? Right one, right? Nobody's gonna choose the left one. Because even for arts dealers, you don't get arts-based buffs, right? You don't get buff arts. It's just defense, whatever. Wow, what is this map? Oh. Okay. Oh, I see where you would like to use this skill. Like, use this radiant skill. Like her summon is now 0 DP and it redeploys at 2 second interval. That's crazy. Oh, this got squeezed. Oh, the DPS is quite crazy. This is like a high DPS skill, right? It doesn't actually give a lot of attack increase, but instead it was multi-instance. Right, it was multi-instance. Wait, Radiant looks absurd. There's definitely some specific buffs to her ability though. Either from the module, because she's now E2 and she has a dedicated module. Something to do with the deployment time of the summons, because I think in floor 2 when she's E1, I think the redeployment time wasn't this short. I'm not sure if I remember correctly though. We'll have to look back. What are these ghost thingies on the bottom lane? It's a new enemy called the talismans. So if your operator is stuck by a talisman, they take arts damage over time and they cannot activate their skills. And they are damage instance based enemies. They look absurd. And there are like infinite amount of them. Like 8? I don't recall her starting with 8. It also have something to do with her skill too. Yeah, she's a summoner, apparently. But we don't seem to have seen her skill 3 yet. Okay, so here's the every time when an operator uses their skill, they get 5% increase to attack for up to 40 stacks. Oh, so that's short. So that's going for short cycle skills again. Isn't this a Chongyue relic? It's also called 3 strategies of martial arts. Three. This is definitely a Chongyue relic because the whole design was like that. But for general purpose, it's for skills that are short cycle, like the power strike skills. I don't know, but this one is quite absurd because it's stacking up to 200 plus, like plus 200 attack, right? Crazy stuff. So finally you get a green coin for dropping after battle. This one is when drawn out, all operators will get 2 SP for dealing damage, but instead their SP recovery speed will be reduced by 1 per second. That means they don't recover SP by itself, but everyone is now attack recovery, and they do get 2 SP for dealing damage. What do you think about this one? Honestly, this trade-off and gain are both very crazy. It can kill you. This thing can be lethal, but at the same time the return is also understandable. But still, it's very crazy. It's pretty crazy. Doesn't this break liberators? It breaks liberators that are not Muinnar, okay? Because Muinnar gets to reflect damage when he takes damage, and that counts as like, yeah, so every time he takes damage, he does get 2 SP from this, okay? Yeah, but this does break liberators, but more so it breaks Phoenix casters. Oh, okay, but this is interesting, okay? He chooses the stable one, okay? Understandable. Saving a caster ticket, so that's 6 tickets saved. 4, 5. He's not going vertically. Instead, he's going for the boss. Oh, he's using Radiant Skill 3. Let's get to see what Radiant Skill 3 is about. Oh, he does show it. Let's see. Radiant skill 3. Passive. Summons can be deployed on range tiles, and when summons cannot find a attack, when they cannot find a target but can attack, they will be able to coordinate their attack with other summons, with other radiant summons in their own range. What does that mean? When they cannot find a target but can attack, they can coordinate their attack with other summons in their attack range. Let's see that in practice. When activated, self and summons get attack plus 150%. When dealing damage, stops enemy, slows enemy, and gives them 35% odds fragile, lasting for 2 seconds. Using others' range to attack, yeah, maybe. Let's see that in practice. This one is facing upwards. What is their attack range though? Let's see. Attack range, the caster attack range, the same one as herself. Alright. Laser here. 0 cost as well, like 0 DP. And 5-second redeployment time. Crazy, dude. She's a whole army in herself. So this one is facing upwards. This one is also facing. Is it attacking? I understand. So as long as a summon has another summon in its attack range, it will be able to share the attack range of this. So this summon can only target, only has this one inside. It doesn't actually attack this target because it's beyond range, right? But because this summon is within its range, it will be able to share the attack range of this summon to coordinate their attack. Okay, so it is range sharing, as long as that other drone who has the visual to are in its range. All right, it's not that hard to understand. Okay. Oh, 西娥, okay. So this is the boss. Oh, it summons talisman. It's tough. Oh, it has dodge? Ugh, that's disgusting. It has dodge. Radiant, do something radiant. Oh, it killed. Laser killed it. Okay. Where does this talisman come from? Yeah, it's also unblockable. Right? It's also unblockable and dodge? That's absurd. Is it flying? It seems like she's flying or something. Wait, but if this is Radiant Skill 3, she seems like another great solo player. She's like the whole army with her. But I'm not sure. Not sure if Owl of Ayas, what's the situation Owl of Ayas, but she's definitely very good. Okay, so for this one, finally you get non-red coins. This one, for operators on the leftmost and rightmost special tiles, they get attack plus 30% and attack speed plus 30. So that's stable buffs. This one, when drawn, gets 1 more life point after a battle ends. And it's upgradable. So there are nodes that can upgrade your coins in the special map. Oh, Ines, straight up, without making her a candle bearer. I wonder why though. When you draw 3 pink coins, you immediately get 8 ingot and 1 hope. Do you get to draw 3 pink coins very regularly? Okay, this one seems pretty meh. This one, all operators will deal 150% of attack as art damage to enemies that it's blocking them. They are blocking. Oh, and reduces their accuracy for 15% every second. So 150% of attack as art damage DOT to enemies that they are blocking and reduces their accuracy for 15 seconds. That's pretty nice. That's a pretty nice buff for defenders. Not just defenders. If you are a very aggressive lane holder, for example, a crusher, yeah, of course, a crusher. Imagine Crush's attack doing 150% of their attack as DOT to the enemies they are blocking. Okay, dude, think about that. Definitely the right side one, and he did choose that. Floor 4. Oh, so you get the debuff on floor 4. So these are fixed. 2 and 4. Do you get them? Do you get another on floor 6? That would be absurd. Okay, so don't forget they stacks. You get +2 DP. Oh, fast forward. What is this? Encounter. 2 different choices, the normal one and when you have 20 ingots, for example. Seems like a battle to me. Also, if you have 20 ingots, you get to choose to play a difficult version of it. Okay. Was it the treasure hunting type of stuff? No? What is this? Oh, you guys don't even get to play this gimmick yet, but soon. Whoa, this map looks crazy. This map looks toxic, honestly. So this is the 相见欢, the latest CMY gimmick, and there are these much of them that keep feeding the bad stuff to this thing to keep generating this full map attacking way. This is toxic. But you know the thing with Laser, she doesn't give a f about this. Wow, it hurts. Ooh, it hurts. This is just difficulty 3. Imagine this in difficulty 15. Okay, they make it look easy. But not sure about difficulty 15. Okay. The left one, when drawn, all friendly units have attack plus 20%. This one we looked at already. So for every extra time it was drawn, the effect is further increased by 20%. So up to 60%. The right one. When drawn, for every 5 seconds, enemies' movement speed will randomly cycle between, randomly choose between plus 35% or minus 70%. Okay. This is also interesting. So you are gambling every 5 seconds. For every 5 seconds, their movement speeds change. So their movement speed is either plus 35% or minus 70%. It changes every 5 seconds. Or should I say it randomized between them every 5 seconds. So if you're not lucky, you get to like a whole minute of enemy speeding at plus 35%. But if you're lucky enough, for the whole game, you get minus 70% movement speed. Okay, that's pretty interesting. He chooses the left one, of course, understandable. Oh, he actually has a debuff available all this time? I didn't notice. Oh, he had the enemy minus 45% max HP and friendly minus 25 active all this time. So that's why that battle looks relatively easy, but yeah. So that's why, because the enemies actually have like only 65%, 55% of their HP. Oh, his ticket saving is full, so he has to just recruit right away. Lapland altar, understandable. Fast forward again. He uses the travel ahead node, and then he also fight a emergency battle. So at the end of floor 4, you get to enter the node again. He saves 6 tickets. Let's see what he chooses to. Oh, promotes Lapland, which only costs 1 because 3 minus 2 is 1. So special notes again, 4 steps available. Does he choose to go in? He does. So by this point, you should have a lot of candle bearers. That will allow you to fight a lot of stuffs. Oh, you also get to make operators a candle bearer through the travel ahead node, which is also nice. And what? Let me see. Does travel ahead also gives you? Oh, so if you go travel ahead, you get 2 hope. So outside of promoting your operator, they are promoted. They are made candle bearers. They give you 2 hope and 2 tickets. That's nice. That's very nice. That's a lot of resources. Though it does give you incentives to go to those nodes instead of going for a battle, which is nice. Right, going for a battle. Let's see how crazy this one is. What's this one? 5 enemies. 2. Oh, this doesn't look too. This doesn't looks too hot. 2 R6 invisible snipers. Radiance summon. She doesn't give any thoughts about being fainted. Wow, what is that? Damage is insane. Wait, this battle looks very easy. Was it because it's floor 4 already? This looks very easy. But yeah, I can understand that if this is, you know, if you approach this battle at floor 2, it's definitely a pain, but this is easy. Okay, again, 8 ingots, 2 tickets. For this one, when you put a red coin into your money box, you get 1 ticket. This is great. Isn't this great? This is absolutely marvel. This is marvelous. This one's very great. I don't give a F about those red coins. I just want my tickets. I just re-roll them if I really don't like it, right? Alright, shoot. Let's see. Oh, is this a ending something? This is something related to the ending? They also have something to related to their missing sister, right? Oh, it looks like, right. So you spend 30 ingots to get this relic. When you have this relic, you will be this special enemy called Sui Chu will appear in your battles. So let's see. I mean, she's dead and missing, but no one says she can come back. Right. Okay, what is this node? Oh, so this is a selection. So you are selecting something for specific operators. So for this one, is only for melee operators. This one only for range operators. This is for all operators. This is for candle bearers. So you are choosing between four depending on your preferred scenario. So he chooses melee, and then you get to further choose it. You get to choose between a very stable or very balanced effect, a very abundant effect, and a very unique effect. Okay, you get to choose between. Okay, so he chooses balanced effects. Guys, we're back. We're back. I just went to the washroom. Sorry for that. I think every time when the video needs to buffer, I will get a little lag. I'll look to how to solve it sometimes later. So where we left off. Let me see where we left off. Yeah, the item effect is that the all melee operators gets 35% increased max HP and attack. So I think it's like I don't know about the other buffs. Apparently, I think there's gonna be others with buffs and debuffs like the red coins, and there are also like the better effect ones, but maybe they're only available after under certain conditions. And this one instead is the most stable one. You always get a buff, although maybe not as much. But I think this one is very acceptable, right? 35% increase, 35% max HP increase and attack increase. That's enough for me. So yeah, I can understand this. Stable gains. And I also love how you are able to customize the buffs you get. Alright, let me grab a drink real soon. Real quick. Let me get my drink. I'm not very used to talking a lot because I'm not really good at talking. Alright. So he's in the 5th floor and he just grabbed a ending related stuff. What is this? What is this? What am I looking at? I don't like the look of this. I don't like the look of this. Apparently, the Yi, aka the eighth Sui brother, or is it like one of the Sui brother, has raised a Seaborn as a strategist to play the chess, and he now apparently invites you to play with him. All right, so he chooses. So you also have to roll the dice to choose, to see what it is. What does this mean? Going to 喜从福来, okay? a special battle. So maybe the battle is dependent from your from the battle is dependent upon your draw results, right? Huh? This map looks pretty familiar, not gonna lie. Isn't this isn't this the IS3? Oh, I know. I know what they're doing because this is a Seaborn, right? The Seaborn remembers all the IS3 stuff. Of course. Okay. IS3. So maybe depending on the roll result, we might get other IS3 maps. But this is like if you roll like multiple because it roll like 2 pink coins, right? So that's the lucky stuff. So you do get this chess chess map. And you can see there are like actually 3. Oh, so the spike box apparently had returned. This is the spike box, the spike chest. This is the standard chest, and this is like the movable, the attackable chest, right? Oh, and it also comes with the special bosses. The special boss, which is the special enemy, which is demonstrated in the anniversary stream, right? The anniversary stream that it will strike your operators and seal the tile for a little bit, I think. So that's ending. So that's one of the ending, maybe? Let's see. Let's see. It only has a capybara. So it isn't as punishing and hard as the IS3 one, I think. Oh, because this things shoots ammo. So their damage is actually not sourced from radiant. So it can defuse the spike chest relatively safely. Oh, and he's using the radiant summons to bait this. So apparently this enemy is going to choose a area on the map where there are the most amount of units on the field in the surrounding A tiles. So in this case, it's this place, right? And if it's the same crowdiness, it's gonna based on deployment order. So it's choosing this place, and it has a mark on here that it's gonna step on this place. Wow, this thing hurts. So he want to keep this capybara alive to buy time too. Yes, of course. Oh, and yeah, and Lazy is a very good operator against these big size enemies because the electricity flow is gonna. So basically, it's gonna deal the optimal damage. Okay, everyone here to burst it down. Bursting it down. And wait, that's it? It's just half health. Okay, so Radiance is actually very useful, apparently. It's those two again. Already translated. He chose the 2000 defense one? Okay. Tragodia. Oh. So that... Oh. So apparently you only need to fight... you only need to fight the dragon feet for once or something? And then depending on how much HP it's left, I guess that's my prediction. Depending on how much HP it's left, it's gonna determine how much HP it has in the final battle. Is it? Is it? Because apparently they didn't defeat the whole feat right there, right? They didn't make it to like they make it to like half health. Let's see. How much HP? Right, about here. So it seems that at half HP, it retreats. This enemy retreats. So maybe you have to take it down to half HP. Not sure about that. We'll have to wait and see, I guess. So yeah, now you get to go to this ending. Maybe ending 2, maybe ending 3, no idea. But yeah, ending 2, maybe, because it allows you to go to choose in this node, which is the same pattern as IS5, so maybe ending 2. Yeah, similar thing. If you choose this is ending 1. You choose this is ending 2. All right, let's see what relics we missed that are new. So here's the, as always, the final section where you look at all your relics. So let's see if there are any interesting ones. This one, DP max DP increased by 30. Oh, that's very new. Max DP increased by 30 when DP is beyond 99, is 99 or beyond, all friendly allies gets max HP plus 50% and block plus 1. Okay, that's new. That's something that they didn't make a step on for 6 years. They have never made anything about the max deployment, max DP outside of Annihilations, right? It was always 99. That changes soon. Alright, this one is back from IS5, IS4, I think, but it's now for the special Yennies operators, Yennies enemies. It's not all Yen enemies. It's the ones that are not actually people, the ones like Invitation to Wine, those kind of enemies. And when they deal damage for the first time, they are inflicted with fear for 5 seconds. Okay. This one, when DP is 99 or beyond, for every 10 seconds will deal 3,000 arts damage and 2 seconds stun to all enemies on field. So this is like Swiss broth, or is it or something along the line? Swiss broth, but like with a different type of condition, I guess. Okay, but 3,000 really isn't a lot. 2 seconds stun is okay. 2 seconds stun is okay. It's called apparition. Apparition. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Apparition enemies. It's called apparition. This one, when the battle starts, gains a tactical equipment that are only available in that fight. Okay, that's okay. This one didn't change. This one is returning from IS2. All operators have DP plus 3, but attack, defense, and max HP plus 20%. DP plus 3 is still too much of a trade-off, honestly. But given that they are boosting Vanguards a lot, I think this may be okay. Maybe okay. And this didn't change. This didn't change. No change. Civilized Eterna is back, still true damage plus 150%. Stream back? Stream dead? Okay, so just for a brief moment, I guess. This one is kind of nerfed. I believe it was plus 30% max HP before. I thought it was 30, if I remember correctly. But now it's 20, but additionally plus 10 for candle bearers. Okay. And then this one. So apparently he went to the shop or something. Or did he like rob the shop? Because he got a lot of them after the last time I checked. This one, when an operator uses their ammo-based skill, every time when they deal damage, they get attack plus 2% up to 30 stacks. My question is, does it persist after the skill ends? That's the problem. After activating their ammo-based skills, every time when they do damage, they get attack plus 2%. Up to 30. It will be POG if it persists. If it doesn't, then not really. Not really a lot. And then this one. Oh, this is just the... Oh, but that did change. So apparently this is the old Defender book where Defender operators gets 2 SP after getting attacked, and then it now has a extra piece that sets SP requirement for skills minus 20%. So there's buff to this kind of books, which is lovely to see. And also this one, when operators triggers dodge or resisting a damage, which is something from, I think, Hoshiguma. Not a lot of operators have these, but dodge or resisting a damage, next attack deals plus 100% damage. Was that all? Also, this one, the first instance of enemy dealt by enemies is reduced by 90%. That's new. I think this is all. Right? That's all. Everything else we've seen. So let's see a sneak peek of the... Right, this one is already shown on the anniversary stream, right? So this is ending 2. And so basically this is going to be a sneak peek of the boss fight. It's ending. Oh, we still spit the talismans. How are you gonna manage the boss? Again, use Radiant's summon to bait it, and then laser to kill it. Pretty effective too. Oh! It has additional damage as well. So the laser is really good at dealing this type of enemies. Also the damage instance based one. Oh! It forces a... Oh! It also forces a redeployment at half health, it seems. Why did everyone die? Ooh. Okay, that's the end. That's the end of the gameplay trailer. We spent like 1.5 hours to look at it. But yeah, a lot of good stuffs. As always. No, don't play this. Alright. A lot of new stuffs. And oh, what's this? Another little stuffs. But yeah, that's basically the whole principle of IS6. Super excited to play it. It seems not as extreme. I think it's not as extreme of like IS5, which is you get a lot of relics you always get a lot of relics. You are always so in power. But this time around, I think, yeah, maybe it will be not as extreme, but still definitely fun to play. And I really love the part where you have to actively balance between your power and the potential coins that you may have get from like the red coins, and just on the fly based on the debuffs you get, and how you actually approach the special map, the remnants of Sway's vision. What was Sway's what something the special map. Okay, yeah, and how you get tickets. The tickets are very important apparently. So yeah, that's it. I think that's gonna be it because I haven't got my lunch. I haven't had my lunch, so I'm gonna rush to my lunchtime. Thank you all for watching. I think that's gonna be it. This episode is close to finish. Hopefully, I get to post it before the update. Okay. Yep. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys later. Bye bye.